I'm sorry for taking a vertical screenshot in theater mode. This is the only way that I could, actually capture the community post. So, yeah, let's get to it, shall we? Okay, I am very tired. I really worked hard on this video. Finding all the images and finding all the information and stuff like that. It's 3:14, so I'd really appreciate it if you were to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, without further ado, let's do it. So, the first one, obviously, is just gotta be Starscream, everybody's favorite traitor, Decepticon traitor. And he transforms into a Su-47, and here are some clones of him, so you get better views of animated Su-47s. And for reference, this is what a Su-47 looks like. It's a Russian fighter jet that was only a prototype, never really went into service. And now we go to Optimus Prime, everybody's favorite Autobot besides Bumblebee. He transforms into a futuristic fire truck. I guess you could call it a fire truck. Well, I mean, it is a fire truck, actually. It's definitely an homage to the G1 Optimus Prime. But I couldn't find any pictures of this fire truck in particular. I mean, it's futuristic. This fire truck does not really exist. Now we move on to Bulkhead, almost everybody's favorite gentle giant, and everybody's favorite gentle giant, pretty much. He turns into an armored vehicle, and this is the closest thing I could find that represents him, a WZ-55-1. So, yeah, that's definitely more weaponized than that is. So now we move on to almost everybody's favorite Autobot, Bumblebee. He turns into what looks like a Volkswagen Beetle, as you can see here. Although it's more of a chibi-ish looking car, but I mean, that's kind of the point of animated, well, not the point of animated, but the style of it. So, Then we move on to pretty much like the Autobot Ninja or samurai. Well, actually, technically ninja are a type of samurai, but I really won't get into that in this video. Actually, he's more of a samurai. Anyways, he transforms into a motorcycle, and of course, there's no specific motorcycle that he transforms into, so this is the closest one that I could find that represented him. Now we move on to Ratchet. As you can see, he has a pot belly or a beer gut. I don't know what you would call it. Anyways, he is pretty much like a war veteran in the show, and he transforms into an ambulance. Now, the closest ambulance that I could find that represents him is this one. You can kind of see the resemblance here. Couldn't find an exact replica, unfortunately. And now we move on to technically, he's not a Decepticon. So, Starscream is my favorite Decepticon, and Transformers Animated. Lockdown was never a Decepticon. He was only a bounty hunter. So, yeah, my favorite bounty hunter, Lockdown. He transforms into some kind of extremely, and by extremely I mean extremely modified car. Muscle car. It's kind of like a mix between a 1980s Corvette and a 1960s Cougar. Now, the Corvette I can kind of see with the hood, as you can see here. But to me, besides the hood, to me it looks more like a 1960s Cougar. But now we move on to Megatron. Well, actually, this is his Cybertronian mode, so we're just going ignore that picture for a second. That's him whenever he transforms into a Cybertronian mode. So this is his regular mode. This one transforms into this one, which reminds me of an Osprey here, as you can see here. But what's he holding? Might get banned from YouTube by looking into that, because I think that's a gun. And Ospreys apparently have caused lots and lots of death, and yeah, you know what, I won't get into this. But yeah, I really think, I mean, most of these vehicles are futuristic, with the exception, I mean, the Su even Starscream here is pretty much very futuristic, even though that it's a Su-47, and futuristic fire truck, futuristic armored vehicle, and that's not exactly futuristic Beetle, more of a shrunken down vehicle, but you know, it's whatever. And not exactly futuristic bike, and not exactly futuristic ambulance, but a hybrid between a 1980s Corvette and 1960s Cougar, but futuristic whatever this is, and futuristic double rotor helicopter that looks similar to an Osprey. So yeah, that's it. And another thing that I want to point out is that, as pretty much almost every Megatron should have, is a cannon on his right arm. Like, to me, that is mandatory with every single Megatron. And I'd say that delivers. Honestly, I really wish that Transformers Animated was renewed for a 4th season, but a man can dream, huh? A man can dream. So I'll just leave it on Optimus Prime here. And, yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Man, I'm tired.